Hello everybody, I'm Ernest. So here today we're at the ranch. It is springtime. The flowers are everywhere. There's blue bonnets everywhere, not in this particular area, but it is just as green as it can be. This is March of 2024. So what we're here to talk about, my off-road bagger. As y'all probably seen a video I just posted, I bought a Indian Challenger, which is a full tour bagger. I also have an off-road bagger. I have this 2016 KTM 1290. Now, when I was purchasing the Indian, I was considering to trade in my KTM, and not because it was a bad bike and I didn't like the bike. It's because it's getting older. Maybe it's time to get rid of it, so I won't lose that much. But they offered me $5,000 for it, or was it $5,500? I don't remember. That is a lot of bike for $5,500. They want to offer me what a KLR 650 is worth. This bike is something else. I was doing a little bit of off-roading here. It's, like I said, it's wet out here and there's a lot of mud puddles still. But this bike will go really fast. It's 160 horsepower. It has spoked wheels. You know what it is? What this would be good for, or an advantage to someone, is if you're in the market for something like this. I think I've seen them as low as $7,000 to $9,000 for something like this, maybe even newer. Mine has like 22,000 miles on it. It doesn't have that many miles on it considering the age. But you got to remember, I split my mileage up between two bikes. And a lot of times when I go out of state, those are rentals. I fly to locations and I rent the motorcycles there. But so if you're in the market for one, it's a great time to buy one, because you're getting, everybody wants the BMW 1200. I get it. It's a great bike. It's a great bike. But it ain't no KTM. Okay, a KTM, their model is ready to race, and they pretty much do that in every bike that they make. They are known for competition and racing, and I guess other brands are too, but that's their bread and butter, I think. If the company's brand or phrase is ready to race. Look at that luggage. And this is the side that has the muffler in it. And this top case is aftermarket. The reason this flag is in here in this Department of the Air Force, because it came in the mail today. I retired from the Air Force and Army. 24 years of service. And but you've got all this cargo and you're able to go off-road. Right now I got a bunch of ammunition in there. Inside this bag I have 2 AR pistols, believe it or not. You know what I'm just realizing? I didn't bring the lower to the AR pistols, so I don't know how in the hell do I expect to shoot it. Oh my god. Oh well, no, it's right here. Okay, there's the lower, but here's the 2 uppers and this is the lower. So I'll be shooting a video about that. But check out all that luggage. And they wanted to give me $5,500. And I started thinking, I'm gonna give up this bike for $5,500. It's just cheaper to keep her. So, I don't know if some of y'all have seen my Cooper's barbecue. I've been going there for a few years. I made a video on that place too. One of my favorite barbecue spots here in Texas. But anyway, I was hoping to get like at least 7,500 or 9,000 for it. But I get it. This is the market. That's what's going on. Everybody wants the KTM. I mean, the BMW GS, when they could have had this. And this was romp all over a BMW. It's just got more power. I mean, that's just it. I like the BMWs too. And maybe I would have got one at the time if their price is reasonable as this, but I guess just the market's really dropped on these, and so I'm just gonna keep her. You know, when I bought this, I wasn't even looking for one of these. I'll tell you what happened. I had a Ninja 1000 sport bike, and so I went in looking for a Africa Twin. It was like the first year of the Africa Twins when they were coming out, and I really wanted one of those. And I never even considered KTM because to me they were too exotic. And in San Antonio, where I'm from, or I mean where I live anyway, there wasn't a KTM dealership there. Now there is, but at that time there wasn't a KTM dealership. So I went in there to trade in my Ninja 1000, back to the story, for the Africa Twin. And they had just taken this one in on a trade-in for a Honda Goldwing. And I said, well, how much do you want for this one? And it was, I think, about the same price as the Africa Twin. It was around $11,000. And this is back in 2018. And I think it only had, I forget the mileage, 8,000 or 5,000. I don't remember. But I bought it. I saw it. I said, well, this is a lot more than the Africa Twin. And if I need to get the service, I'll drive up to Austin, which is only about 70 miles away, to get it worked on. But I haven't yet to have it serviced ever. And except for I mean, I've done the servicing on, as far as the oil changes, the tires, I will take off the rims and take them into the Harley Davidson dealership. They'll actually work on the changing the tires as long as you take the part off. They just won't work on the bike itself. So anyway, the engine's never been worked on or nothing. I've had the chain changed out. That's it. That's all I ever done to this bike. Just gas and go. And it's been a reliable bike. I've had nothing but good things to say about it. Battery went dead, but shit, that's normal. I don't know if it's just been to one battery or two batteries since 2018. I can't remember. I also keep it inside my RV. I live in a toy hauler, and it's always plugged into the battery tender, so I haven't had any problems with that. And it just keeps running. It just keeps running, and I really have nothing to complain about it. So I guess I'm stuck with her. like it's cheaper to keep her, and I'm just going to keep it. And maybe the market would change. I doubt it. But as time goes on, I still love to ride this bike. It's very capable and enjoyable to ride. Well, thanks for joining me. And I guess that's the end of the video. Comment on what you think of this bike if you have it. This is kind of a unique bike in that they don't make these anymore. Yes, they make the Superadventure, but I guess I didn't mention this. This is, I don't know if it's the T model or S model. I don't remember what they call it. They made it for like 2 years, maybe 3 years. I don't remember. And now they have an on-road version and an off-road version. What back then, this was the kind of combination of the two. This doesn't have the big 19-inch off-road rim. This has, I don't know if that's a 17-inch. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's not as tall as the off-road version that you can get now. But it still has these spoke wheels on it for off-roading, and you have the better on-road characteristics. So to me, this is kind of a unicorn. It's kind of, they don't make them no more because the public didn't want it. Well, anyway, that's my take on my KTM Superadventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.